Good morning, good people. Welcome everybody. It's RustyMoney here on PlayStation Network and RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. We are here on Calm Lands with another episode, live episode of my version to Krustoo's 200 horsepower challenge here on Calm Lands by erShaba for Farming Simulator 22. We're here on PlayStation 5. So welcome everybody and happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there and everywhere they are. So welcome in as we get some more work done live here on Calm Lands. We're just going to drive right over the top of our field right there. We ain't gonna hurt anything. Get some more grassy picty up here. Maybe put a worker on this, but we already almost got a half full wagon. Hope everybody's doing well today on this wonderful Mother's Day. We all just wished Mrs. Money a happy Mother's Day, and she was out the door to work. But she's also got one of her migraine headaches, so I really wish she didn't have to have gone to work, but hopefully she makes it through it and her medicine kicks in. Farmer Trio, welcome my friend. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by the live stream, buddy. Appreciate it. We're here doing a little work. Yeah, sorry for the case hat and we're driving the Dutes, but that's just what I'm using here on this game save. Charles, good morning. Thanks for the coffee and donuts, my friend. Let's go ahead. We're going to do a little headland here, and maybe we can give our workers some room, and we'll put a worker on doing this after we get another full load here. We'll drop the front windrower right here. It's just easier that way. We'll shut it off. Set it down. We can go and put this in our fermenting silo here. Not even sure how much we've got. My farmyard is in disarray. Man, it hasn't looked this bad for a long time. I usually got everything put away where it needs to go. Dutsfar is a European brand, right? To be honest, I'm not sure. I think so, but there's just a modder, one of my favorite modders that usually makes Dutsfar tractors, so that's why I use them usually. Eric D, welcome my friend. Started another game save on Calm Lands. I saw somebody comment on Facebook, I think it was this morning when I had woke up at about 5 a.m. in bed and had to use the bathroom and then went to crawl back in bed and I'm like, oh man, I'm up, I just as well go take the dog out. So I took the dog out, came back to bed and fell asleep again until about 8:30, but I saw on Facebook somebody comment that they had just bought bunny rabbits on Court Farms, and I'm like, God, you know what? I still have not looked at that map. Oh, yeah. There's so many maps that I have not seen. It's just unreal, but there is so many maps compared to what maps were available in FS19. It's just crazy. But still at the same time really cool to see that there's that many different options for people to enjoy. Of course, some need some updates and some don't, but and kudos, high fives to all those modders that do bring all their creations to all platforms. Do appreciate it. Don't know if that's going to be enough room for him. I have not either yet. Yeah, right, Charles. Don't forget, everybody, sit back with your favorite beverage, enjoy the live stream, and grab 3 donuts off the countertop. Eat the first donut, drop the second donut on the like button, and share the third donut by sharing the live stream. Would appreciate the support and the extra sharing of donuts, everybody. Towboat Fish, my good friend, welcome, buddy. There's over 250 maps. Is that what it is? I bet. I know it's quite a few. Towboat, my good man, how are you doing, buddy? If Towboat and I get it to work out, everybody, we might do another live stream tonight. Be multiplayer, though. Here's some donuts for Mrs. Money on Mother's Day. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, she just left for work, and she's fighting a migraine, so I hope she makes it through it. But she's got special medicine for her migraines. Doing good, just fighting over a tag light assembly. Good deal. Do some Silver Run Forest later, my friend. Towboat. I just cutting this edge back here. I want to see if we can't get a worker going. Sounds good to me, buddy. Sweet. I might even be interested in doing a little racing this afternoon if you're, you know, not busy. It's Mother's Day, though, my friend, so be careful what you do. Make sure you spend some time with the old fam. Better shut the forage wagon off there. I'm going to empty this out. It's not full, everybody, but I want to put a worker on with a full wagon. Put a worker on for just a little bit. Ronnie, welcome, Ronnie. Thanks for stopping by the live stream. I'll be at my uncle's for most of the afternoon for Mother's Day, but alright, sounds good, Towboat. Sounds good. I haven't quite made out all my plans yet. I really need to probably go up and see my mom. I called her already, but I thought about making a surprise visit there later. Thought about grabbing some Shorty's ice cream and taking it to him. Just a little something on Mother's Day, and I'm sure she'd be surprised. And then tonight for Mother's Day, myself and some of my kids, we're gonna surprise her with some good old-fashioned rusty money. I should say Mercury Sizzlin's barbecue meal. Alright, let's jump out of the old doots. Let's let that girl go to work. We'll let her pick up some grass. We gotta go check out the new property, everybody. We have not done anything down at the new property yet. So let's get this little tractor. I need to work the new property so we can start building Grandpa's farm. Hey, how is everything? Sorry my internet cut out on my stream last night. Sorry about that, Rusty Gaming. It's alright, Brady. It's alright. Welcome, everybody. Welcome our new friend Brady into the live stream. I had a little fun last night, everybody, after my live stream. I was going to play FS. Well, I actually was trying to play FS, and I was doing random YouTube searches and jumping in smaller channels and having a chat, and Brady's channel was one of them, along with another person as well. I jumped into another chat and had a chat with another person that live streams. He's 50 years old, and he live streams a few different games and has recently got addicted to Farming Simulator. And that channel name, I gotta look at my phone because it just escaped me. What was that channel name? That other one I surprised with a nice Nacho Cast. I think that's how you say it. Nacho Cast. Alright, we need to get on this new property here. I think we own this here too. Hey, and speaking of the individual, there is Nacho himself. Welcome in. I just was talking about you, so your nose or your ears must have been itching then, huh? I think I own this here yet. I think I bought this piece of property. I think we own these two right here. We own clear over there to 46. Must have been, just got on. Oh, and I own 37. Wow, we should do that first. Well, no, let's do this first so we can start. Where you going? Huh? Okay. Alright. Be careful. One of my boys is leaving to go over to his girlfriend's parents' house. So welcome in, everybody. We'll show you around here, everybody, the new viewers here in just a second. We'll show you what we got going, what we're doing. Yeah, we'll show you around. We got to work this land here because my finish to this 200 horsepower challenge, I got to build Grandpa's farm. So I'm using mods, all platform mods from the mod hub, and gonna do a replication build of childhood memory of my grandpa's farm back home in Iowa. My grandpa made ethanol on the family farm back home in Iowa back in the 1978 to about 1981, probably around that time. Made ethanol. My grandpa was very enthused by the corn cob. The corn cob can produce a tremendous amount of heat, if you were not aware. And so he used the corn cob as the heat source to make ethanol on the family farm. And then they also made byproducts from that, which they called distillery, basically, is what you would know it as. And they fed the cattle on the farm. And my grandpa built a man-made conveyor system from the little ethanol plant area on the farm, which was right by the office and the silo on the farm, the harvest store silo, and built a conveying system to feed this distillery product on over to the cow barn. Now I think I own, oh no, I don't own that right there. Okay, so I need to be careful and go back this way. Looks like a better worker is full. Let's jump over there and then we'll come back here. Sorry, I get pretty picky about things. Let's shut her down. We'll leave that there for a minute. Oh, our worker is still working. What? Oh, she's full. That's why she's making windrows now. That's why she's making windrows instead of picking it up, because the wagon was full. Alright, so let's go into here, everybody. So in the 200 horsepower challenge here on Calm Lands, I started on this plot of land right here. This is what I started with right here. This square. And so this little triangle piece, I built what I call Hillside Farms, a plateau farm build. So the farm is sitting on about 4 different tiers of plateaus. And then after I bought this piece of land, I bought this little piece of land down here and built a sell point area down here. Additional sell point area. And then I bought, I think it was this plot of land right here, 44. And then we bought this plot right here. And then I bought this plot right here. And then these additional 2 plots down here. So we own that right there for right now. Now this up here, everybody, you gotta ignore this kind of. This was owned by what I called Calm Lands Bank. So I play Farming Simulator 22 on console, 100% console. So I did this 200 horsepower challenge in multiplayer mode. So what I mean by that is we have Rusty's Farm on the left and Calm Lands Bank on the right. And the reason I have Calm Lands Bank on the right is because then on console that gives me the access to have free landscaping. I can transfer money back and forth, and this entire series has pretty much been all live streamed, so there hasn't been any cheaty money situations. You were authorized to do this challenge in easy economy. I did this entire challenge in normal economy and recently switched to easy economy because my goal, there was no goal in this challenge. but the goal that the creator of this challenge, named Krustoo, had was to do 25 to 30 recorded episodes. And so I got to 25 to 30 episodes, and I think it was like episode 28. I did a live stream announcing what changes we were going to be doing, or I might have did a recording, I think. I did a short recording video of what changes I was going to do here. So now I have the opportunity to have 225 horsepower instead of 200. So I chose a 25 additional horsepower in honor of hoping for the release of FS25 at some point, or whatever it may be called. Hopefully it's called FS25. So we have a 25 mile or 25 additional horsepower opportunity. I also am allowing myself to lease one machine, and that one machine is mainly giving me opportunity to do root crop harvests with a bigger machine. So I can lease anything I want, but it's only one machine. But the main machine that will be leased is this machine right here to help with root crop harvest. I may purchase it if I so choose, but the main objective is just leasing it and returning it after each harvest. And then I have set myself 3 new goals, everybody. There is a bronze level goal, a silver level goal, and a gold level goal. So currently we are working on the bronze level, which is building Grandpa's farm. And we will be building Grandpa's farm down there on that property where I had the other tractor and mower in that area. Once I have completed the build of Grandpa's farm, then I unlock the ability to have 300 horsepower here on Calm Lands. And then the next part of the goal is earning $1 million. And once I earn $1 million, I have achieved the silver level of this goal, or of my addition to this challenge now. And I will unlock the ability to have 400 horsepower. And once I have achieved that, then it's shooting for the stars, if you will, and getting the gold level of this challenge, my addition to this challenge, by earning another $2 million. And once I have done that, I gain my access to anything I want, basically. We'll either go to $2 million, an additional $2 million, or 49 episodes. Depends on where we're at exactly at that time. We're at episode 35 right now. So, let's get back here to chat just a minute here. And so, welcome Waylon and Charles and Brady and Ronnie and anybody else I may have missed, and Nacho. Welcome in, everybody. Alright, we're going to put the worker back on this here as soon as we get turned back around. See how well they do. Alright, so let's put the worker back on here, and I'll give you a RustyMoney drone view of our area here. Alright, we are in Rusty Money's drone. Let's go look at the farm build for anybody new watching real quick. So here was the starting farm. On this area right here. This is the little triangle area on the other side of the road. So I set up a little tiny house right here with the little shed. Gotta have my barbecue grill because I like doing competition barbecue in real life. Or I used to anyway. Got a couple of old sheds right there on the second plateau. We got an old brick barn down here on the third plateau with a coffee greenhouse right there making us coffee pods. And then on the fourth plateau we have a fermenting silo, some old wooden sheds, and off to the side here we have a little cattle pasture making us some milk. And then we have a multi-fruit silo right here. And we have a little firewood production mod right there. And then I built an addition to the farm here, and we recently got chickens and expanded this out a little bit. Now if we fly up here above the farm, we go over to the sawmill area. So there is my sawmill plateau right there, you can see. Built my sawmill. This is all on PlayStation 5, everybody, and a lot of decorative mods from the mod hub. And then we got a big gigantic plateau that we terraformed right here. And we've got a stone factory business right here. And then if we go back this way, we can float on up the road up towards the store area on the map. And you will see our corn dryer business right here. We have a corn drying business right here. The old Polish corn dryer mod. And we have the start of a new location for businesses right there. A new plateau. And we can't forget about our donut shop down here. We got a donut shop down there, right there. And then if we... Oh, we're full again. We'll check the chat here. Thanks everybody for supporting our new friends Brady and Nacho. Yes, I don't have the power to provide my link here unless Rusty says otherwise. Okay, Rusty, I'm going to take Mom out for Mom's Day. Alright, Ronnie, we'll see you later, my friend. Sorry if I missed you leaving there. Hope you have a good one. Okay, I'll search your name on YouTube. Is it your name that is shown here? Towboat Fish can share Charles's link along with anybody else's link when he gets the chance to do so. Alright, Towboat can also share the Discord with y'all too. So y'all can join my public Discord. Alright, now there's one other creation here, everybody, I can show you, but we gotta go put this in the fermenting silo. I know it's Mother's Day, so a lot of you new viewers can't stay forever, so we'll show you what we've got going on here. Alright, let's just let that sit there. We'll fly down to my sell point area down here. Down here below the farm. So I built this sell point area here, and we have a field of poplars surrounding it there on the back side. So we have our firewood production sell point right there. And we have a farmer's market business right there to sell. We have our agricultural fair location right there to sell various stuff at right there. This is a mod. I did not decorate this out right here, everybody. This whole thing right here that's fenced off, that is a mod you can get in the mod hub. It's got pretty decent sell prices, and you can sell basically everything at it. This is a part of the Polish corn dryer mod right here. This is where I get my substance that I need to help make the corn dry. Then we have a forage dealer back here. I got a forage dealer sell point with one of Alien Jim's decorative office buildings in front of it. So that's the sell point area I built right there. Yeah, that's right. So everybody, as I have been playing this, I've been naming sell points and productions after people in the live stream, or subscribers, if you will. So we've got Eric's corn dryer. We've got Bunny's stone factory. We've got Murphy's sawmill. We've got Towboat's firewood. And we've got Krustoo's coffee. And Dave's market. And what else do we got? We got Jack's roadside stand. Alright, what's in that fermenting silo right now, everybody? Let's take a look. We have not looked at that for a while. We'll see what we got here. So we only have 200,000 liters of grass in there right now, 142,000 liters of silage we can sell. We don't got any firewood available. We do got some coffee pods available. No corn, no dry corn. We got wood planks available to sell. We do have some stone statues available to sell, and we don't got any donuts yet. It hit the bridge on the railroad at Fort Madison. That ain't good. Where are they, red flag barges or just grain barges? Oh yeah, I forgot about that towboat. Ronnie was asking us last night if we heard about it, and I was gonna ask you, and I kind of forgot, but we didn't talk last night because you was trying to get home away from that ship. And I was having a lot of fun in my live streams yesterday, and then, like I said already, I decided to do some random YouTube live searches and got in Brady's live stream there for a little bit. And then I was in Nacho's live stream for a long time. Let's just say I believe him and I were chatting till about 1 o'clock this morning. I don't think I crawled into bed till about 1:30, something like that. It was good though. Ugh. Yeah. Well, thank you all for checking out Rusty Money Gaming here with myself. And no, my first name is not Rusty. Most everybody in here knows what my first name is. But the Rusty Money, for those that aren't aware, the Rusty Money is also my PlayStation name. And it also has been my name for a long time. But where it comes from is Rusty comes from being a die-hard NASCAR fan many years ago. I was a die-hard Rusty Wallace fan really diehard Rusty Wallace fan. Never got to make it to a NASCAR race yet, but I don't watch NASCAR anymore. And then the money part, you know, I just added that in because I thought, you know, everybody thinks that cops make a lot of money, and well, we don't. We don't really. So therefore, the money in my pocket is rusty. I fell asleep to Mrs. Money's first time playing. Sweet Nacho. Sweet. Oh yeah, that was an entertaining live stream. It was. That was just recently too, like maybe a week ago or so. Oh, that's good, Ronnie. That's good. I just can't get back into it, Ronnie. I don't know why. But like I've said many times, everybody, if you know, if I wouldn't have had the Rusty Money name already, my name actually probably would have been something to do with Mercury. My nickname in real life has been Mercury for a long time. And Mercury is the name of my competition barbecue team, actually. Mercury Sizzlin' Barbecue. Mercury's Sizzlin' Barbecue. But Mrs. Money and I have not done any competition barbecue for probably about 2 or 3 years, just due to work. Work was a big turn point, or I shouldn't say turn point, but work was a big reason why I didn't get to do a lot more competition barbecue, because when I was in law enforcement, that involved working most weekends. Now I'm not in law enforcement anymore. I was in law enforcement for 22 years, everybody that didn't know. So in December of 2022, I got out of law enforcement, and oddly enough, or ironically enough, everybody, I can admit that I am another fan of Farming Simulator that chased a agricultural occupation. So I am a parts specialist at a small town case dealership. So I look up parts and sell parts to area farmers, and I absolutely enjoy the challenge. I had zero knowledge of agricultural equipment when I started this job, this new career, if you will. So I sell a lot of case parts. We're also dealers for Bobcat, Vermeer, Peck augers, a lot of different brands of agricultural equipment. But probably the most I sell is Case and Bobcat. We're a really big dealer for Case and Bobcat in our area. Do I miss being a cop? Yeah, I kind of miss being a cop. I miss the people. I miss the people and the guys I worked with and the office staff at the sheriff's office. Okay, we got that. Holy cow, Eric D, my friend. Eric D, that is so awesome of you, my friend. Eric, another one of my recent moderators for the YouTube channel, showing some love again. Thank you, Eric, for gifting those memberships to the channel. Appreciate that, my friend. So, who do we got here? We got Keith Bleeker was gifted a membership. Davies Farming. Fractured was gifted a membership. Keystone and Sober X. And good morning, BC Paladin. Hey, question. Since you're in the industry, is it normal for maintenance to cost $15,000 a year and $55,000 for a paint job? Ooh. Nacho, interesting question. I will just say that we can just like take out the paint. We'll take out the paint because there ain't too many people that repaint their tractors, you know, all the time. Probably the only repainted tractor you're ever really going to see is a restored tractor. But when you talk about repairs, let's just say the repairs in the game may seem expensive, but the price of parts in the real world, everybody, is crazy. Is really, really crazy. Very expensive. Alright, I want to, well, let's just move this down here because we're going to be mowing that anyway. Let's move this equipment down here closer. English, please, but welcome and hello and good morning, Raul. Is that how you say your name? Sorry if I mispronunciated it. We'll go set this equipment down here a little bit closer to what we're working on. We're gonna need it down here anyway. We'll shut that off. Let's get in the little tractor. We're gonna do some mowing here. We gotta mow this new property. We gotta lay out our new boundary for our new property where we can build Grandpa's farm. So Grandpa's farm is gonna be built down in this area, everybody. And again, I will say that I apologize, everybody, if you see me moving around a lot, but I'm never able to get very comfortable. I deal with restless leg syndrome all the time, so apologies for moving around a lot, but anyway, we're going to play Farming Simulator, everybody, and entertain you all. Don't be afraid to ask questions or whatever about the what we're doing here or what else I do in FS or yeah, whatever it may be. Ask away. If I can't say, I just will let you know I can't say. Oh, towboat fish. We sent off the application yesterday, my friend, and I checked my email today, and good thing I checked my email today because I had to verify my email address, so now it's really official. So we'll just wait and see what happens. For anybody else that missed it too yesterday in yesterday's live stream, I have sent off the application for Giants partner program, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully they like my vision of the game and will allow us to help broaden the horizons of FS in the community. showing people other ways to play the game like I do. Let's put it down there. Jasmine, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantabulous. How about that? Fantabulous. Thanks, Towboat, my friend. Thanks, everybody. Now, I think we can. Let's see here. We gotta go. Is there still another? Oh yeah, we still don't got these. Eventually, I'm maybe gonna want to buy these two here too, 55 and 56, or 54 and 55, however you look at it. I'm good except for my knee pain this morning. I'm sure, Jasmine, you told us all about that last night. Okay, let's see. I probably can steal a little bit of grass here. Sorry, I said the word steal. I know, ex-law enforcement, and I'm stealing some grass. That's about all we're going to be able to steal, though. I probably ain't going to get much across that otherwise. David, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? God, that looks like that is getting about, well, it's not quite tall yet, but it's growing pretty good. Nice sized poplar field right there. Yeah, I do those crazy crops like poplar too, everybody. On occasion, not all the time. Alright, let's mow right on over to the river. I was just got done doing the same thing you're doing right now. Sweet, mowing, not stealing, borrowing with the intent of not returning. Good one, Towboat. Good one, my friend. Alright, we need to get that field up there fertilized too, so we'll probably grab the Alice or the other Dutes, get the spreader on, and fertilize that grass field before we forget to fertilize it. I am gonna harvest out all this grass here on these plots of land, everybody, before we build Grandpa's farm, because it's gonna give us a lot of good money to build Grandpa's farm. Grandpa's farm will have chickens and pigs and sheep and cows and horses, probably. Awesome video you did this morning, Towboat. Ooh, I'll have to check out the video. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, you know what else, everybody? Just because I think I remember this from when I played my Baker's Dozen challenge. So, this is the second time I've played this map, everybody. I actually created a challenge for this map. If you look on my YouTube channel, it was called Baker's Dozen. Because on this map, the creator of this map has a mod production to make donuts. And I think that there is a cartridge over here somewhere by this thing. We're just going to pick it up. At least I thought there was one on here somewhere. Maybe it's not this bridge. Maybe it's the other bridge. Might have been the other bridge. We'll find out here. Let's just check the other side quick. See if we can find a cartridge. We'll go swimming underwater a little bit. Let's see. I don't see it there. X-Cop likes the donut mod. Of course. Krispy Kremes are the best, my friend. Too bad I don't have a Krispy Kreme in this small town where I live, but a lot of the school organizations here, they do fundraisers through Krispy Kreme location about 40 minutes away. And so I get my share of Krispy Kremes in. There must not be one on that bridge. Must have been the other bridge. I don't see it right now. I'm not going to hunt forever. Alright, let's get back to mowing this here. Check your local Walmarts. They usually carry them. They started selling Krispies at McDonald's. Really? Austin, welcome, my friend. How are you doing today, Austin? Thanks for stopping by the live stream. Appreciate the support, buddy. God, I have a feeling on the next live stream on here, we'll be building part of Grandpa's farm. Because we'll have all this grass harvested. Awesome you, Rusty. I'm doing great, my friend. See, now, this is the only time, I'll admit, that I wish on console I had some course play. I could have this worker mow this area here that's not really classified as a field yet. We'll get through it though. We'll survive. 13 awesome people checking out the live stream. Welcome in everybody to RustyMoney Gaming here on YouTube. Here in my version of Krustoo's 200 horsepower challenge on Calm Lands. Jasmine, I was a cop for 22 years. I just got out of law enforcement in December of 2022, so just over pretty much a year ago, a year and a half ago. Yepper. But I also still involved in the community in some aspects. I serve on a board of 12 directors. That organization is called like our county fair or county egg society. I am one of the 12 county fair board members for our county I live in, and I've been serving on our county fair board since 2000 and I believe 7, so a long time. I also have been helping with a Christmas program for kids that started out called Project Santa and converted to Toys for Tots over the years, but I have helped give Christmas to kids every Christmas season since I was in high school, and I am in my late 40s. and I am the coordinator of the program and have been the coordinator of the program now since about 2000 and about 2004 maybe. I heard McDonald's is partnering with Krispy Kreme. Partnering will provide our fans and donut lovers unprecedented daily access to fresh donuts. Bet the price went up again. Okay, on one thing, does a fair warn you, Rusty, I'm not a big fan of cops here in South Dakota. I'll say this one time and one time only, Jasmine. You do not refer to anything like that subject in this live stream and that kind of remark, or you will be booted from the live stream. This is a friendly live stream community, not to show any disrespect to anything. That is the official warning, and I know Towboat will be listening. Don't make any kind of statement like that again. Thanks, Eric. We also, and you probably have already noticed, I don't even use swear words in my live stream. So therefore, any negative anything is pretty much not authorized. That is a part of being a part of the friendly FS community. That's just my choice, though, I guess, you know. Man, this is going to get us a lot of silage. But that'll be a lot of good money to build Grandpa's farm. It's just gonna take a little bit to mow this. And I might not mow this all with you all. Are you planning on taking out that road in the southern? I'm thinking about it there, Ken. I'm not. Whoops. Might help to lower the mower, huh? I'm thinking about it, but I'm hoping maybe I can work around it with Grandpa's farm. Kind of have the road as part of the travel route through Grandpa's farm. So Grandpa's farm might be kind of split a little bit because of the road, but we'll see. I might just take the road out because I really don't plan to go to the other side of the river. I do suggest a fence line near the river, or just leave it as a tractor wash bay. I would agree with that, Ken. Or also, as our friend Krustoo has experienced, runaway bales and runaway trailers, but he was using new mods, you know, mods he never used before. But one thing you need to know about this great mod right here that is cheap for hauling liquid material for animals and stuff is it likes to roll away when you set it down. It doesn't like stop. So you gotta be careful with this one. But this is a great liquid tank. Only $2,500 and holds 10,000 liters. you know. But it can be a runaway trailer if you're not careful. But I've used that trailer or tanker trailer a lot in FS22. And you are good, Rusty. It's only South Dakota, sorry, you or anyone else not to be just a person. I hate to be that way, and I'm sorry for that. Okay. That's fine, Jasmine, but we just won't talk that way in here. Everybody has their right to their opinions, but we just won't allow that kind of discussion in here. But yeah, I think round bales on a hilly field need a basket at the bottom that turns into an autoloader. GamingJoy, where are you at, my friend? New idea. Of course, Keith Bleeker, you might be lurking. New idea. No, just giving you a hard time, everybody. It's a couple of those names I just mentioned for those new watching or some mod creators we all have gotten to know in FS22. And good friends of the channel as well. Alright, let's stop this for a minute here. Let's get because I love this tractor. Oh, I just love this Alice Chalmers. I guess a really long flatbed could do the trick, or many connected together at the hill bottom. Rich Gaming finally caught us live. Well, welcome. And happy Mother's Day to anybody in your family there, Rich. Appreciate you checking out the live stream here with myself, RustyMoney, and all of my fans in the Barn House chat. You're the boss, I listen. Alright. Oh, we need our spreader. And I went right by it. Oh, yeah, just that roar of this Alice. Oh, man. Okay, that's the lime one. We don't need lime right now. We need fertilizer. You're welcome, Rich. Thanks for, how I want to say, thanks for, hey, Krustoo, the creator of the challenge, everybody, and a good friend of the channel, comes into the live stream and drops us a donut on the like button. Happy Mother's Day to your family as well, my friend, and enjoy the day with your loved ones, and thanks for stopping by with a little hello and dropping us a donut on the like button. Appreciate it, Krustoo. We get us kind of a big headland here on this field. I'm going to put the worker on fertilizing the rest of it so we can continue mowing. There, that should do them good. Probably ain't gonna take him long to get that finished, but now we can mow some and feel like we're getting something else done. Got most of my lawn mowed. I'm the last of 10. Mom will be 90 in August. Think we will have over 75-ish for her Mother's Day gathering. Christmas is crazy. Holy cow, Ken. Well, tell your mom happy birthday from RustyMoney Gaming. Happy early birthday. Happy Mother's Day. Ironically, my birthday's in August as well, Ken. And that just happens to be when this channel got monetized, was on a birthday live stream with a raid from my good friend Argsy Gaming, my commander-in-chief of my Discord channel that I always refer to as Commander-in-Chief. Well, thanks, Ronnie, for lurking, my friend. That was a great live stream. That was a fun live stream on the weekend of my birthday, everybody. Back when the channel hit over 1,000 subscribers, and we were finishing up the off-grid dairy challenge on Osada. Okay, Jasmine. Sorry to hear that, Jasmine, but life is difficult. How about that? Life can be very difficult. I will not go into extreme detail, but I will just tell you that I come from, I shouldn't say I come from, I'm a descendant of my dad's side of the family at one time was broken up a lot, and I just remember a lot of different situations when I was in my childhood years, and it breaks my heart to this day, but you know, I was just a kid. There's reasons for everything, I guess, in life, you know, but that's why I take a big pride and joy in building Grandpa's farm all the time. Because I had a lot of good memories at Grandpa's farm. Other thing I can relate to that hopefully it helps somebody is just remember to try and keep your chin up, everybody. I went through a couple of different, what do you want to say, sheriff elections when I was in law enforcement. And for those that don't know, so like here in Nebraska, and I don't know if it works that way everywhere, but like here in Nebraska, if you work for a sheriff's office, the sheriff is only in office for every 4 years, a 4-year term. And so after that 4th-year term, then they could be, needless to say, beaten out by another person running for sheriff. And then that new sheriff can come in and, let's say, clean house. So pretty much come in when he comes into office that for his very first day, if he's won, and pretty much tell everybody, guess what? You no longer have a job here. You have to go find a different one. I am starting fresh with everything. And so I went through a couple of those worries, if you will, in law enforcement as a deputy sheriff for almost 12 years of part of my 22-year career. And one of the sheriffs I knew that was, or I should say, one of the gentlemen I knew, who is now looking from above at us all, and one of the gentlemen that I still admire, even though someday I'll see him on the other side. He told me, so I was standing outside of our sheriff's office one day talking to another officer or somebody, I think, and the person I was talking to, we got done with our conversation, and that individual walked away, and there was a car that was coming down the street, like traveling by the sheriff's office, and all of a sudden I just heard this voice out of my ears behind me, and it said, "Keep your chin up, dude." And I turned around and I'm like, who just said that? Well, it was this very nice gentleman that I worked for that got sheriff that next term, and I knew him from my childhood as well. And so he kind of knew me, he knew my parents, all that, but he pretty much was just telling me, stay strong, keep my chin up, try and stay positive every day, because when I come aboard, you don't have to worry, you know. And so he did end up winning the sheriff election, and needless to say, I didn't have nothing to worry about at that time. I won't say nothing else about my father. Okay, Jasmine. It's usually not a good thing to talk about personal stuff anyway. "16 awesome people checking out the live stream here at Rusty Money Gaming here on my version of the 200 horsepower challenge. Thanks a lot for stopping by the channel. So, I'm thinking, should I do it all into silage, or should we do some hay bales too? I'm thinking I should do my trick. I shouldn't say trick, but the way I usually like to do it, if I do in both things, is maybe I will do my headland area into silage, and then do the rest of the interior area into hay bales. So do myself a nice little headland around this entire area into silage, and then do the rest into hay. Hay, says Rich. We'll do some hay. We haven't done many bales on here. Farmer Mike, everybody. Farmer Mike is in the live stream. Farmer Mike is another content creator, everybody, for FS. And giving him a shout out because he is also doing this challenge and still releasing videos for this challenge. Still, make sure you jump over and check out our friend Farmer Mike on YouTube. A good friend of the channel here, as we have met so many people in doing this 200 horsepower challenge. Silage 50%, hay 50%-ish. Sounds great, Ken. I agree. I agree. We'll probably continue this live stream, for maybe about another hour or so, everybody. Hope you're all okay with that. Come on, you old tractor. Turn around there. I think I would get a swather, just saying. Oh, I know, Ken, but I guess I did allow myself to lease one machine. I could lease a big mower to get this done a little quicker. You know, I did give my ability to lease one machine, but I was kind of leaving that one machine for at least one particular situation. But hey, it is one machine, you know. So I don't know if I got the mower on, but we could lease this one mower up here. That's my other favorite mower. We would get it done a lot quicker. Oh, I don't have it turned on. Darn it. But we could do lease the swather. Ooh, it's 190 horsepower. Heck, even. Can I make 100 grand? We could at least do that. Hold on. Hold your britches, everybody. Can we make a quick 100,000? I bet we could come close. Let's see. Oh, this guy is just about done. I used to use that JD2280 before the swather came to be. Yeah, right, Ken? I was looking for my big crone mower from the mod hub that you can, you know, customize the paint on and all that. You need 125K for the swather, and oh, I know, we need the header too, but maybe we can get close, Ken. Let's see what we can, we'll see what we can do here. We need to change up a little activity anyway. We can do some silage training maybe. But we better put the old spreader back in the shed though. Travis Gaming, welcome back to the live stream, my friend. Thanks for dropping a donut on that like button. Appreciate that, Travis. Alright, let's jump to the truck here. Get my big old truck. This truck was a big plus to this challenge, as it's only 175 horsepower and it can pull anything. Literally pull anything. Alright, my other two trailers are converted there. I hit the sub and the like. We'll take what we got here. Thanks, Rich. Appreciate that. Oh, you can see my talents here now. I don't like the articulated tractor trying to do this. Yep. I don't like the articulation when I do that. Let's jump to This will work. Thanks, Rich. Nice to be here, Rusty. I'm recording while I'm watching. Thanks. Farmer Mike, did you ever check out Mack Trucker's forage wagon and rock picker? Eric, did I turn that on? I think I installed it. I don't remember if I turned it on now. No, I don't got it turned on, darn it. Alright. Who's a fan of backing up swivel front axle wagons, everybody? Who can do it? Who else likes to do it? I like to do it. Sometimes I can really do it pretty quick, but sometimes I struggle a little bit. So if you ever struggle trying to back up a front swivel axle, everybody, and anybody new watching, there is a trick to doing it. So the trick is, everybody, if you can't do it like that, you do it like this. Well, you got to make sure you have a tractor that will hook up to it, which I do have a tractor that does. But then the thing you need is this. Let's go grab it and I'll show you. Thanks, Jasmine. Somebody said they used to do it in real life all the time, I think. Who was it? I like the idea of those forage wagon rock picker combo. Wish it was a smaller unit. Used to do it for a living, says Rich. Oh, cool, Rich. I can't do it to save my life, says Eric. So, Rich, you a real life farmer then, or a real life farm hand for somebody else? It's always nice to meet real life farmers in this game. So you get yourself a drawbar and you hook it up to your drawbar and you drive it to back it up, everybody. See, that's so much easier. But I do enjoy doing it the right way, which is reversing with the tractor instead. So now we gotta disconnect. I do my best to avoid those wagons, but that's a good tip. You're welcome, my friend. Alright, let's take this up out of the way here. Now, you can see, for those that have seen, everybody, I recently did a mod conflict video. And that mod conflict video actually has to do with this drawbar right here by Anton in the mod hub. An excellent mod, but you got to be careful how you use it. Don't exit your game save with the drawbar attached to anything. That's just tip number 1. Because then you will find yourself only being able to load your game save to 85%. Okay, we don't need this tractor. We'll just leave it right here. That's alright. We'll get the truck back now. Drawbar turns into a drawbar turns into a car wash hosed. That's such a bizarre. It is, Nacho, but check out my video. There's probably other mods that it does it too, but I've been a big fan of that drawbar by Anton, even back in FS19. It potentially was my problem in FS19 too, where I lost some game saves, creations. I've had some good creations that we unfortunately have lost due to some situations. Alright, let's sell some silage and see what kind of money we can get. We'll sell some wood planks. We'll fill that boy up there. I could re-customize these two other wagons, but I'll just leave them the way they are. We'll just go with this, because we could make it another 10,000 liter train too by putting a little auger wagon on the rear end too if I wanted to, but we'll see what we can pull away with here and what's left in there. What's left in there? We got 68,000 left. Okay. Now, probably the forage dealer, I'm gonna bet. Forage sell point. So, anybody new to FS or anybody new watching and looking for new sell points for products, there is a mod in the mod hub that has been in the mod hub for a very, very long time. Probably one of the very first sell points that were released as a mod for FS22. It has awesome forage sell prices. So you can sell your hay, your silage. I think you can even sell some root crops. But that forage sell point is this mod right here. Let's go to sell points. It only costs you like 5,000. It's this thing right here called the forage dealer. So it looks like this, but it also comes with the second sell point. This cheap little space for $100 that I have placed by Alien Jim's office building. So there is a sell point there for $100 to sell forage stuff at. So it sells straw, silage, potatoes, hay, TMR, sugar beet, and sugar beet cut. Usually it will adjust your sell prices on your maps a little bit too, and it usually will be the top seller or top purchaser, if you will, of your product, so you can sell at it. Now we got 76,300 liters of silage here. Now, if we could use unreal capacity, you know, then we would be able to just sell it all at once with one thing, but that's alright. Try new things, everybody. Don't get stuck, or then you'll find yourself not enjoying the game anymore. Because there's a lot of other good mods in the mod hub. Alright, am I going to get good enough here to sell the truck, oops, I want to sell the truck. There we go, we can get two of them selling at once anyway. Oh yeah, look at that, that's 35,000 right there. Sweet, see? Now if we were playing normal economy yet, we wouldn't be making this much money. But that's why I switched it to easy. Did you see that new train? I've seen it, but I haven't watched anybody's stuff on it yet. It does look kind of cool, but to be quite honest, I really haven't used the train system in all of FS very much at all. I tried to use it on Black River in my Surviving Black River Survival series that I recorded, but the train was broken, and now I see that the train evidently has possibly been fixed on Black River now. And I just saw that Mr. Sealy P did a map tour video on Black River as one of the maps he missed. It's actually a really good map. The creator of Black River has made some really good maps in FS22, everybody. Some of them have become really popular. The creator of Black River also made that Frontier map that everybody has played, and I've never seen yet. Me neither, can't sell pallets, etc. Not sure if the train mod gives you the ability to. See what we get here. How much we'll have. Between the new train and the new building set, we're getting more like Minecraft or Lego. Yeah, I know, Ken. I know some people don't like where it's going, but I do like how it kind of, how do you want to say it? Kind of all in some way kind of encompasses the whole aspect of the agricultural world, if you really think about it. I always thought it would be fun to play ATS, actually, and after playing this game, I don't know if I could play ATS because you just, Farming Simulator has branched in so many different ways that there's more to it than just, driving a tractor and a combine in a field. You can branch in the farming industry into becoming like a lumberjack and a logger, a logging farmer. You can You can be a greenhouse farmer. You can, you know, there's just so much of a much more of a variety that even though I love trucks and love transporting goods on FS, I just don't know that I could maintain a long distance of gameplay in ATS. I think I'd just get bored. This game offers so much more in variations of what you can do. I would be cool with going down and digging like Minecraft. Mushroom farming is just a start. Think vertical farming in reverse. Yeah, that's what I like about it, right? Exactly, Nacho, exactly. I think even with the hiccups that Giants has had with the production pack, I think that the next FS game, um, like those hiccups will be adjusted and fixed, and I think the potential of the next game, in my opinion, I think is gonna be like um, the bread and butter, or how do I want to say, like the strawberries and the whipped topping on top of ice cream type thing, where it's just gonna be awesome. I really think that it's gonna be great in the next game. I really also hope in the next game that they even broaden those things a little further, and I really hope they branch out with the animal industry in farming or agricultural aspect of where this game could go. Well, I used to be a trucker, so if it wasn't for that, I would feel the same about ATS. Oh, I get it. I get it, Rich, but you know, I also have been asked why I don't play like cop simulator or police simulator or like what's the other one that everybody plays? Grand Theft Auto. You'll never see me play that game. Actually, I'm not saying that I've never played Grand Theft Auto. I played Grand Theft Auto in my college years, like one of the very when one of the very first ones was released. But after everything that has happened in the real world, just some things about that game that I just don't agree with. So I just won't probably ever play that game. It's just my opinion. Probably has a lot to do with my past career, but we have money. Get ready for all the problems to be back and a start that waits on mod creators. In the past, most of Giants games are not so great early on, but modders make it. Yeah, Ken, I do agree. I do agree. I do agree. I just hope with like the hiccups that they've had with the production pack mod that they, or DLC if you will, that they really focus on testing the next game a lot more. And what I've never really understood is why they can't do console testing. It's not like none of their producers, or I guess what would you say, staff don't have a console. Um, but I guess, you know, I'm not in that business, so I don't understand how it works. Okay, now we're gonna sell some stacks of wood pallets. Get us a little bit more money to get a swather. Nacho says an FS25 would be awesome. Oh, hunting? Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I see that possibly being incorporated. But the only thing is that everybody needs to realize, especially new people with FS, is that giants aren't big on, from what I've always learned, as the game being like, in, how do I want to say this, being like in a negative approach, if you will. So what I mean by that is by like harming something. Yeah, or controversy. Maybe that's a better word there, Nacho. Okay, now I want to sell some wood planks. So let's get the bigger dudes. We're gonna get this guy. We haven't been with this tractor for a while. We're gonna have to go back up to the farm, but that's okay. Exactly. Dirty vehicle okay, dented vehicle not. Good correlation there, Ken, but at the same token, I don't understand that one because they did do the emergency pack, which has fire in it, or allow the emergency pack, whatever you want to consider that to be. Alright, now I just went past my trailer, didn't I? Oh no. Oh, you know, I think it's actually over at the sawmill. Sorry about that, everybody, but I think it's actually sitting over at the sawmill. Some brand names will never be a part of the game. Yeah. We can hope that, you know, that since it's a game, and I think that, oh, how do I want to say this? I think one thing that I have seen more, I guess, in my lifetime that really hits home for me is seeing more of like your celebrities and athletes and all of that in the real world, focusing on the future of society with kids, and so being more apt to you know, recognize those young individuals that are fans, you know. So what I'm getting at is hopefully we all can hope that someday maybe Farming Simulator will have some of those other brands in game, and it won't be a how do you want to say, a debate, I guess, if you will, between, well, we're red and there's nothing else that exists, or we're green and there's nothing else that exists. Let's think about the future. Let's think about the kids that we want to entertain. Let's think about the kids that we want to see play this game. And because we've got a little boy or a little girl somewhere in the world that loves a tractor, let's make sure they have all those tractors that they can use. That's just my feeling. I hope that that's where it goes someday. But it probably won't. But I think that that would be something that that should be the focus for the future, because we all know You know, even my wife and I experienced it as we raised our family of 4 kids, is that, you know, technology is a big thing. And technology is only going to be a bigger thing. And yeah, it's hard to get teenagers off of their phones while they're at work and to actually work. But it's also part of today's society, and it's just what they were brought up in, you know. Um, I don't know how else to really say it, but I just hope that someday maybe we'll see some of those extra brands of equipment in the game for those aspects of thinking about the future and thinking about entertaining the young individuals that do love the game. And not so much just the young individuals, everybody that plays the game. Well, y'all, I'm getting off for the day. Have a good one. All right, Jasmine, we'll see ya. Ken says, Rusty, does your son Buckwheat play FS? If he does, I would love to watch a multiplayer live stream with both of you. Mr. Sealy P did a few with Sealy EG. They were fun. Um, we actually can. Buckwheat and I have live streamed once. The situation of doing a live stream with face cam, we could maybe try and squeeze it in here. I don't know. We would have to see, but he has live streamed with us. Once it was on Deerlands. I will see if he'd be interested in doing it again at some point. Ken, it wasn't very long ago. It was one of the probably last 3 or 4 live streams on Deerlands. I'm trying to remember who else was there with us, or if we had anybody else join us. I can't remember if Towboat or GamingJoy did, or who. We almost got this full here. I think my trigger for these pallets at this sawmill, it doesn't quite like how close it is to this edge of this plateau, so it really is kind of finicky a little bit at loading here. And then sometimes I go and move when they're loading. Yeah, it might have been GamingJoy. Yeah, I can't remember if anybody did or not. Did I ever think we were ever going to get Mrs. Money to play? Heck no. And we got Mrs. Money to play. Oh man, I got my trailer stuck on the fence. We're gonna have to play some FS tricks there to get unhooked. There we go. Alright, let's see where we can go. With our wood planks, and we'll go get the swather bought, because this should give us plenty of money, plus have an extra bit. So we'll go up to the sawmill with this. $4,745. Laugh out loud. Gotta see Mrs. Money back up a swivel trailer. I don't know about that. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah. Awesome live stream this morning, everybody, on Mother's Day. Appreciate how engaging everybody has been in the Barnhouse chat. It just makes the live stream a lot more fun when you all help interact with each other and myself. It makes it a lot more enjoyable. Sometimes I do pause because I run out of something to say, but I try my best myself, I guess, to stay as talkative as I can be. See, here's the struggles of the 200 horsepower challenge. It's getting up the old hill on calm lands with heavy loads and finding the right tractor to do it. Got another little place leveled out right there for something eventually. You might saw there to the right of the road, a little squared off area kind of leveled off. As I demonstrated an easy way for people to level a piece of ground. And basically, easy trick if you have the money and you're not worried about your money when you're playing the game to leveling a piece of ground is by placing a bigger object than the object you want to place. So for instance, real quick, everybody, let's just say we want to put down this little shed right here. If it will fit, well, it's not going to fit. So let's see here. We want to put down this little shed, okay, on this little piece of ground. All right. You can see that that piece of ground is level already pretty much. So it's only costing us like an extra $54. Well, that is because we took a bigger placement building like such. Oh, let's go with something real big like this and placed it down, and then it levels out that whole area. So then you put your smaller object on that piece of ground and you still can terraform the surrounding area and smooth it out. Just some easy way to level out ground for you if you've never thought about it in that way before. Oh yeah, now we got money. Nuclear Salmon is in the house, everybody, and Cowboy Farmer, welcome in. I'm doing great, Cowboy, and thanks for the donuts there, Nuclear. Appreciate it, my friend. Think of a sky lift for tractors. A series of A-frame towers with chains dangling to connect and assist going up steep hills. Yeah, that's a great tip, Rusty. I'm really bad at leveling. Oh, thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. And if you're ever worried about a really big area, everybody, I know I have it turned on here. You need a shed like this one. Where is it at? You need a shed like this thing here. She will level out a huge area for you, and then you just place them down side by side. but a big shed. Takes up a lot of room. American shed with lounge. American shed with lounge. Alright, let's get that swather bought, but we'll better put this down at the farm here. We could retire that John Deere batwing mower, but I think we'll keep that too for now. And then when we get really busy, we can have another way to mow. Maybe have the little John Deere batwing hooked up to a tractor with a worker in it. Less likely to collide with anything based off of how big the machine is. Putting the old auto load trailer back in here where it always has usually been parked. We'll just shut the tractor off right there. Let's just go like this. Okay, mowers. We'll get this one. You can also use water as a flat top location. Ponds, lakes, and rivers all are able to be built over if flat is needed. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ken, for sharing that. Let's see what we got here. This could be a part of Grandpa's modern day farm build. So usually when I have built Grandpa's farm, everybody, I have replicated it to the somewhat way as what type of equipment Grandpa had back then. But this is going to be more of a modern day replica because I've had people ask for a modern day. So I will still try and buy some of Grandpa's first tractors, even though I'm on all platforms like console. Oh wait, let's see about our wheels. I'll just go with those. We'll buy this like that. And then we will get the big thing here. We'll get the decal on the side there. And what's the standard? Just nothing. Okay, yeah. We'll buy that. Okay. Let's jump up there. We got our new mower. My grandpa on my dad's side of the family was a Case IH Farmall, International Farmall. Ooh, wow, that just barely fits through there, huh? And Massey Ferguson guy. My grandpa on my mom's side was diehard John Deere. And also drove semi for hauling grain for area farmers. Yeah, we can get quite a bit mowed now, Ken. Thanks for the suggestion. Ooh, we need to plug in the old... I thought it was plugged in. Hold on a second. thought I had the laptop plugged in, but I just noticed it was about to lose its energy. That is what I checked the live stream chat on down here to my left, kinda. Let's go on down around our fields here. The Dark One, welcome, my friend. How are you doing today, Dark One? I drove a hazmat tanker semi for Schneider for a while. Over the road is a lousy way to live. I used to live 20 hours a day. An 8-day work week can mess you up. Oh, I'm sure it can. Yeah, I'm kind of glad, you know, years ago, my first interest was actually to be an over-the-road truck driver like my godfather back home in Iowa. He drove truck for a big company known as Decker Trucking for a lot of years, and then retired there and switched careers and then went to work somewhere else. But I'd always kind of wanted to be a over-the-road truck driver because of him. And then my mom and dad kind of talked me out of that when I was in high school. You don't want to be gone all the time. You just don't want to be gone all the time. And I'm too much of a homeboy, so family man likes to be close to home. So then I had somewhat of interest in going into the Air Force, actually, being a canine officer with the Air Force, and I got to do a tour down at Offutt Air Force Base in Omaha, and then I talked myself out of that one too. But I do appreciate everybody that has served in the military or still is serving in the military, because it takes the right individuals to help keep us safe. So thank you to everybody. But so then as I grew older in life, my mom and dad were good friends with another couple in town, and he was a trooper for Nebraska State Patrol, and I just got to know him and his wife really well, and my brother and I babysat their kids a lot when we were younger, and kind of got the interest of being in law enforcement from growing up around my mom and dad's best friends back when my parents owned a 12-lane bowling alley here where I live. So yeah, I like bowling. I haven't been bowling for a lot of years, but I grew up in a 12-lane house. My mom and dad used to own it. Years ago, they sold it clear back in February of 2001. I had more fun driving a Hummer than I ever did driving tanks. Yeah. Rich said, I even did that in Iraq in the military. Well, thanks for your service there, Rich. Appreciate it. And everybody else that is serving or has served. And thanks, Dark One, as well. I drove HE truck in Iraq. I had more fun driving a Hummer than I ever did driving tanks. Well, yeah, I drove a Hummer too. Oh, okay, I read that wrong earlier. What is driving a HEMET? What's that? Or were you just trying to type Hummer and it typed Hemet? Hey, this will work out. Why ain't I, or why didn't I? Well, we can change that. Like, why ain't I doing my other trick if I'm doing this way? Oh my goodness, that's gonna drive me nuts. I gotta show some new viewers some other tricks, especially new ones to FS. Let's get this tractor. But I think that I also need... Well, that's right there. I don't have one. We gotta go buy one, I think. We gotta go up to the store, because I don't think I own one right now. Do I own one? Let's see. Miscellaneous. I don't think I own one. No, we gotta go buy one. Let's go buy one. And we'll show you what I'm talking about. Most of you already know what I'm gonna do, but those that are new to FS, like our friend Nacho, if he's still here at all, lurking, or comes back to watch the playback. I was in the honor guard as the bugler in England. I had a funeral to blow taps for. The wife of the deceased threw herself over the flag and casket. As I started, they were about to fold the flag. Oh, man. All I can say, Ken, is thank you for your service and everything that you've done, my friend. I don't know what other words there is to say. Okay, we want miscellaneous. We want... God, I hope I have it turned on. Wow, maybe I don't have it turned on. Do I not have it turned on? Wow, I don't. Okay. That is unusual, but I probably challenged myself to stay away from it. I think it'll still work. Was touching event. Never experienced like before or since. Got through taps, but was a hard one. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it was. Heavy expanded mobility tactical truck. Well, that's cool, Dark One. At the same token, again, appreciate everything that you have done. Let's hook them up and roll them out. How about that? Looks like an airfield truck with a fuel tank on the back instead with a machine gun over the passenger seat. Oh, okay. I think I kind of know what you're talking about. As I I was actually a fan of playing Battlefield. That is the one kind of, what do you want to say? Um, like shooter type game, if you will. Oh, I've seen those. A huge, it must cost a fortune. Oh, darn. So, anybody new to FS, because I'm not going to go out and turn it on and then come back in, because I do need to get some lunch here soon. There is a mod in the mod hub, everybody, that is called the front lifter. And the front lifter will attach to the rear end of this swather machine. And so then you attach the front lifter to the rear end of this machine, and then you pick up this guy, and you can mow and make hay at the same time with a bigger swath. Although this machine does have a hay cutter that will cut your grass and turn it to hay, but it only mows it like how wide? A lot smaller in width. Where are you at, mowers? I always forget the placement of everything here. There we go, mowers. This thing right here is the one that you can purchase to make hay with. Swing, spreading the hay and the knowledge. Thanks, Rusty. You're welcome, my friend. So I thought of this to myself when we were starting to mow, because see, this thing will put your grass into a swath. So then if I'd have a front lifter on the rear end here, and then that teddy over there called the ELO, which is this one for anybody new watching or new to FS, it's this mod in the mod hub right here. This is also a windrower, but it's in the teddy category, as it will teddy your grass and put it back in a windrow. So if I put that behind me, then I could maintain my windrows of hay and kind of do two things at once, and then we just got to come back with the baler and bale up all that hay. But there is a lot of grass yet to mow here. This has been an excellent live stream, everybody, and I appreciate everybody that has been watching and stopped by. Appreciate everybody that has gifted the memberships and subscribed to the channel. That ELO is based on the original Tedders that shoot 4.5 foot tall. Horse-drawn tedder like it, I mean, really? I wasn't familiar with it all until I played this game. I actually wasn't even familiar with it until I came across, I think it was Farmer Envoy Extreme that introduced me to that ELO piece of equipment there that's a Teddy. Or no, I think it was either Farmer Envoy Extreme or Lock Nuts, actually. I think it might have been Lock Nuts. I have a I think it's a short, everybody, on my YouTube channel. If you look in my shorts, I haven't created an FS short for a while, but I have a FS short, I believe, about this machine. About this swather machine. So check it out. Then you'll see what I'm talking about as well. But it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, everybody. I know my kids probably haven't ate anything yet because they're probably waiting to see what I'm going to do. Probably waiting to see whether or not I will go buy them any food so they don't have to eat leftovers. So I think I'm going to leave it here, everybody, and try and get this mode and all of that prior to the next live stream and all of that. But anyway, we will probably be live later today with our friend Towboat Fish and anybody else that wants to join us in multiplayer mode on Silver Run Forest in my Rags to Riches series. So thank you all for tuning in, and if you haven't yet, please make sure that you drop me a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as a delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we will see you all on the flip side, everybody. Have a good one. And I know there was a few people that left some comments there for a second. You want me to look in your shorts? Any other tips for using the swather with harvesters? I'm not sure the added yield is worth the working width. I don't have any other real tips. If anybody wants good tips about FS, and now there's a whole lot more mods to use in the mod hub, but you should check out my no tractor challenge on my YouTube channel on Maypole Farm. I've had a lot of people that have commented on some of those live streams and videos from that no tractor challenge on Maypole Farm that learned some things about the game that they never knew you could even do. But there's a lot of things you can do in this game. Another channel I would recommend to everybody if you have any questions about mods is not only Mr. Sealy P, the great mod review person, but also our duly respected and good friend from Canada known as Looney the Farm Guy, as he does mod reviews individually. So he will check out each mod and make a video about each mod itself, not a group of mods. So check out our friend Looney the Farm Guy if you ever have questions about whether or not you want to install the mod, because he has information on his thumbnails as whether it was a great mod or if it needs an update or whatever it be. But I hope you all have a good one, and thanks to Artemis and Charles and Eric and David and Rich Gaming and the Dark One and Ronnie and Lonnie and who else? Ken and Nuclear Sandman and Towboat Fish and Cowboy Farmer and Brady and Nacho Cast and Jasmine and Paladin and Farmer Mike and Krustoo. Who else? And can I see Austin? Thanks everybody. We will see you all on the flip side. Have a good one, everybody.